The path forward is becoming clear. You are beginning to see the bigger picture. Let me put my hair up. This is the energy of this message that's coming through. We're gonna pull some cards, but this is the energy. It is seeing now the unfolding of the path forward. The pieces like are just like pulling in. You can see the whole picture so much more clearly now. And it's like you've been slowly, piece by piece, building this, like, I'm just seeing a structure, you know, like brick by brick. And you didn't really know what you were building, but you were just taking one step at a time and following these little nudges. You've like gone within to build this from within, being guided by your intuition, by your guides, by your highest self, by source, by spirit, piece by piece, but you haven't really known what you were building along the way. And now you're zooming out to see the whole picture, all of these pieces together, and you're starting to see the picture. Wow, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Let's start with an oracle card. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Oh, that was fast. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah. Okay. And we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan on the bottom of the deck. Yes. Look at that. Look at the contrast here. You're not dimming your light anymore. You're seeding the light. You are the light, and you are spreading the light. Because once you learn to allow your light to fully shine, you remember that you are the light, that you have the light within you to turn on and expand outward. You seed that light, and the path forward is illuminated. You're laying the foundations. Oh my gosh. This is already making me emotional. Wow. Let's get some tarot cards to expand on this message, please, Source. You are building something so beautiful. Nine of Swords in reverse. Light at the end of the tunnel. Six of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. And Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, wow. This is the energy that you're leaving behind. Through this Nine of Swords in reverse, wow, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel after this really deep, dark night of the soul. You are now coming out. This is making me really emotional, you guys. You are no longer sacrificing yourself for the sake of others. You're no longer sacrificing yourself unnecessarily for the sake of others. You are no longer making yourself smaller to fit in. You are no longer delaying your own blessings. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're no longer closing yourself off. You're no longer playing it small. Light at the end of the tunnel. You can see so clearly now oh my gosh, why this was so important for you to go through. You had to go through this energy, this darkness, this like really, really heavy energy. You had to go through that to get to the light at the other side, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, so that you could become the lighthouse, so that you could shine your light, so that others can see the path forward, so they don't have to go through the darkness alone like you did, because you're gonna shine your light back towards them so that they can see and expand. That light just grows and grows and grows so that they can see more clearly, so they don't have to spend so much time in the darkness alone. They can feel your energy. You can help them, guide them forward. Wow, okay. And then we got the Tower and the Magician coming out. And my throat is closing up. Spirit, please help me clear this throat block. What is this throat chakra block? Yeah, you've been afraid to speak your truth before. You haven't been able, I'm hearing you haven't had the words to speak clearly. You haven't been able to get your message across, and like, gosh. You've been made to feel small in the past. You've been made to feel wrong. You've been hurt in the past, but you're no longer in that energy. You had to go through that so that you could come out the other side and show other people the way. Gosh. So that you could come out and realize that you are the magician. Through the tower, you realize that you are the magician. Through the tower, through the crumbling, you come out. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you see the truth that's always been there. That the truth all along was that you are the light, and you are meant to shine your light. 5 of Swords in reverse and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Moving forward, peace, clarity, the end of this conflict, the end of this inner war, the end of this energy that you've been sitting in. You are coming out because you have such a generous heart, and through your own, now you've learned to fill up your own cup, to fill up your own reserves, to lift yourself up, to put yourself first, to heal yourself so that you can help others. You've done that work fully and completely without giving yourself, giving too much of yourself, or giving away your light, or giving away your energy. You've really learned to go within and fill yourself up, to heal yourself, to pour into yourself with complete love and acceptance, and just this unconditional love and light. You have poured that into yourself so that now you can give so generously, because you are complete, you are whole, you are filled up. You've called all of your power back to you. You're no longer spilling out your energy. You're no longer giving away the pieces of yourself. You're no longer letting this block stop you. You are no longer letting anything hold you back from who you are. You are whole. You are whole. You are complete. And through that wholeness that you have found in the stillness, in the darkness, you are giving back. Your next chapter is this like giving back, this beautiful giving back. And that is what was coming through at the beginning, this like light at the end of the tunnel, things becoming clear, the picture coming into focus. And now you can see, you understand why you had to go through this, why you had to struggle and suffer for so long. And now you see that you can help other people so they do not have to struggle and suffer in the way that you did. Because by showing up and telling your story and spreading your light and showing people the way and helping guide people through the darkness, you're showing them that you don't have to suffer through that. You can surrender and you can be led through this. It doesn't mean that it's easy, and you're still gonna have to go through these cycles, because that's what a human life is to continue to crumble and rebuild and crumble and rebuild. Right? But like in a beautiful way. And every time you do this, you come home to yourself and you become more whole until we return, right? Until the great return. And you are going to be so well provided for. Like, you are going to be so taken care of through this mission, through because you've learned. Before, you were giving too much of yourself and you were just running on empty all the time. You were giving, 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 and not going within and giving yourself what you needed first. And so you were always living in this lack energy. And now you have learned to give to yourself first, to fill yourself up first, to make yourself whole, to return to your wholeness, to return to who you are. And now through that, because you are showing up and showing up in service to other people from your own wholeness rather than giving away, you're showing up in service from your own wholeness. So now you are going to receive abundantly. You have space for that to land, because before you were broken and scattered all over the place. Your energy was everywhere, so that abundance didn't have anywhere to land because you were all over. And now you have returned to your wholeness. And you have this beautiful, huge, expansive energy that is just radiating through and out of you, through to you and out of you, like this beautiful cyclical energy. So now that abundance has a place to land so that you can receive it, hold it, and also give it. And it's, again, 11:11 on my timer. It's this beautiful energy of like returning to yourself first, giving to yourself first, so then you can give so freely and abundantly, and then through that more comes to you, and it just never ends, and it goes up and up and up. This is really beautiful. And you see the path forward now. You see how you're going to do this. You see your mission more clearly. You see your purpose more clearly of telling your story. And you may not know all of the details, but it is starting to come together, and you see it so, so clearly. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you had to go on this journey. You had to go on this journey alone so that you could come back and let other people know that they do not have to do it alone. Wow. The World and the Wheel of Fortune coming out together. These cards came out together earlier in a reading I did for myself this morning, where actually a lot of this energy came from. And this is just massive confirmation. Massive confirmation that yes, you make your own luck. You have everything that you need within you. You are whole. You are complete. You are fulfilled from within. And so you are allowing all of your destiny to come into you. You're not chasing it. You're standing firm in who you are, with your feet planted firmly on the ground, in this stable energy of who you are, full, complete, whole, authentically you. And through that, your destiny finds you, your soulmates, your soul family, the people that are meant to work with you, the people that are meant to come into your space find you, because you are standing still. You are the lighthouse, and you're calling them in now. You're calling them in. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming out. Can you clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit? Because this feels like, again, this is the energy that you're leaving behind, this insecurity, this instability, the fear. You're leaving that behind and fully embodying this energy of who you are and what you're here to do. Can you please clarify? Thank you. Ah. 4 of Swords. Yes, okay. So it's through the stillness, through the rest, through meditation, through deep inner journey work, where you found the peace, and you've planned, like you've, okay, sorry, this is all coming in very fast. Through the stillness, through the quiet, through this retreating energy, through the darks, okay. Yes, so, okay, I'm sorry. So you've been feeling lately like you've been frustrated because you feel like you've done all of the work. You feel like you have done what you needed to do, and you haven't understood why then you're not seeing that reflected in the physical, why the abundance isn't coming in, why the manifestations aren't coming in, why the money isn't coming in. And you've been frustrated by that. And Spirit is saying that this period where like things have been slower, things have been quiet, things have been still, you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, it's because you're meant to use that time to rest, to plan for the future, to plan for what is ahead, because things are about to get so good. Things are about to expand so much beyond your wildest dreams. The world is about to be handed to you on a silver platter, and everything is coming in for you. This Wheel of Fortune energy, all the luck, all the abundance is coming in for you. But this period that you've been in, you've been fighting it so much, and Spirit is saying to stop fighting it and to use this energy to really plan, to get clear about what you want, what kind of people you want to work with, what kind of people you want to call in, what kind of life you want to live, what kind of energy you want to put out into the world and receive back, what kind of vision you have for yourself in this future and your highest self. What does that look like for you? Plan for that and start to like really get in that mindset of like, I know this is coming, and so I'm going to use this time as the incubation phase, as the preparation phase. It's like packing for a trip, right? Like you've already bought the ticket, you know when your flight is, it's coming, you know it's there, it's done, it's coming. You've bought the flight, you've paid for the trip. And now you're in that phase of packing. Okay, so you're packing for your trip right now. What am I gonna wear? What are we gonna do? What things are we gonna do on the trip? Where all are we gonna go? Who is coming with me? Like planning for that. Now is that time. And when you're planning for that, when you're packing and getting ready to go get on the plane, what are you feeling? Excitement, right? You're excited because you know where you're going. And that is this energy of this Four of Swords. Like, use this energy. Stop trying to rush into something. Stop trying to fight and figure out your way in your mind, and let that go, because Spirit is saying that it is already done. Your flight has already been purchased. The trip has already been booked. It's planned. And now all you have to do is get ready and pack. Okay? So use this time to play and rest and get excited and clean your space, right? Like, so you have, like when you go on a trip, it's nice to come home to a clean house, right? So like clean up, tidy up your space, clear out the clutter, get really clear about what you're bringing with you. And now I'm being shown like you're moving houses, and you may be actually physically moving houses, moving locations, but you know, what is coming with you? What is not? Do that process. Use this time right now to take care of all that stuff. Get your house in order, get your affairs in order, get your life in order, get yourself in order, and get prepared and decide what is coming with you and what is not, and what you want that to look like, so that as soon as it comes in, because it's coming in, it's already on its way, it's in transit right now, you're ready to go, and you're not scrambling trying to catch up, because you're already ready. You've planned for this. You knew this was coming in. Wow, this is beautiful. Is there anything else that wants to come through for this collective, Spirit? Okay, we got the Devil, and the Devil came face down. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is just clarifying for me this energy of imbalance, of disconnection, of instability, of unhappiness, of this like this need for, it's like this need for the physical proof, for the status, for the, like, you're trying to get to this place with brute force. You're trying to force your way through this, and that is causing all of this disharmony, this imbalance. It's causing you so much, you're suffering, you're causing your own suffering through this energy. And it doesn't have to be that way. This part gets to be exciting. This part is supposed to be fun. Okay, King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and Nine of Wands on the bottom. Oh my gosh, and Queen of Wands. Holy cow. Okay. King of Wands, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Nine of Wands, all on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like this battle energy, but you don't have to fight anymore. When you embody this energy of the King and the Queen of Wands, of this energy, of this fiery energy, and through the resilience of saying like, okay, I understand, again, I understand now where I'm at. I understand the path I've been through. I understand why. And so I'm going to release all of that negative energy, all of that need to control, the grip on like needing to control and know exactly how you're going to get there and when you're going to get there, releasing that need to control, and you stand fully embodied in who you are, in your decisiveness. And that is again where it's like deciding who you want to be, who you want to show up as, who you are, and how you want to show up in the world, and what you want your external world to look like. Being very decisive about that, being in your creative flow about that, and your confidence, okay, and like standing firm in where you are, and stop trying to move the goalposts. You keep like you're all over the place. Stay firm so that things can come to you. When you're running around trying to force and trying to fix and trying to change and like all these little things, your thing, like the thing can't land. Again, that goes back to like opening yourself up, being whole in who you are, being sure in who you are, being firm in who you are, and confident in who you are, calling back all your energy in your wholeness so that you can receive, so that it has a place to land. I'm seeing you now like on a plane going to your destination, and you're in the cockpit trying to fly the plane. You don't know how to fly the plane, okay? You don't know how to navigate in the skies. You don't know the controls. You're not trained in this, and you're trying to overtake the pilot, aka your higher self is the pilot, or source, God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, is the pilot, and you are there like fighting with them, trying to take over the plane, and you're gonna crash out, right? And you're veering yourself off course, and you're just making it so much harder. And if you would just stop and sit in the co-pilot seat or in the first class lounge, right, like in the first class section, and just sit and sip your drink and have your snacks and enjoy the view versus trying to fly the plane, you would get there so much faster. Because you just keep veering yourself off course. And when you embody this energy and release and surrender and allow your higher self to fly the plane, allow the universe to fly the plane, you will stop the suffering and it will be enjoyable for you. Okay? Ah! 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And King of Cups. And Justice. And Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Just confirmation on confirmation. Like this, the balance is going to come in. The clarity will come in when you trust, when you surrender, when you release the need to control, when you stop trying to fly the plane and just enjoy the ride. All you have to do is be clear about who you are and who you want to be in the world, and how you want your energy to go out into the world, and what that looks like for you and what that feels like for you. That's all you need to do right now. And just let your higher self, let the universe, let source, let spirit fly the plane. And you will arrive safely and in a much better mood and much less exhausted. Okay? Beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you so much love. If this resonated with you, please let me know. Let's connect. Make sure that you subscribe and follow me on all other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. I do most of my readings on TikTok right now, but I am trying to transition over to YouTube. I really like this longer form where I can really settle into the energy. You can find all of my personal offerings or personal readings and other offerings in my Stan store, which is in the link on my page. Everything is 50% off right now through 8/8 for the Lionsgate portal, so take advantage of that. I would love to work with you, and let's just connect though. Regardless, I would love to connect, and so we can grow together, continue to grow together. I love you.